This week, we're making more progress in our off-grid build while navigating the reality of building with two toddlers around. Just when things were starting to move forward, the Yukon decided to hit us with some extreme cold and all the challenges that come with it. But first, Brendan has to clear off some snow.
Good morning. It's been a long time since we filmed. Today is actually one of the warmer days since winter has finally set in here. And I'm gonna actually start working on the house. Being in the Yukon, we go from one extreme to another. It's 10:30 right now and the sun is finally coming up. So I'm gonna get dressed, get some warm clothes on because it's freezing out here, and I'll see you really soon.
Help me, Daddy.
Okay, quick pause. If you've been following along, you might be wondering why the house suddenly looks a little bit further along than what you saw in the last video. The truth is, there was footage explaining all of that progress, but unfortunately, the camera with the footage on it has mysteriously disappeared. It's currently an ongoing investigation between Brendan and I about who misplaced it, and so far, the case remains unsolved.
So I gotta get rid of all this snow. This will be like the 4th time I've shoveled this floor. Me and Ander got the snow all removed on the floor. Good job, Ander. So I think what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna get rid of all this snow up here. Go from there. Then I gotta get my tool belt on. Building a house by yourself.
Hey, can I go
It's a lot of work.
I look at you working on the house. I'm pointing it at you.
Good job.
Maybe put it right.
And if you're new here, we're Brendan and Shelbie with our 2 kids, Ander and Azalea. We live off-grid in a 320 square foot cabin in the Yukon Territory, northern Canada. We're slowly turning our 2.5 acres of riverside land into our little oasis, one board at a time.
It's kind of good that I'm doing this because it's from when I woke up this morning to now, it's like getting really warm. And this will turn into ice overnight, and then it'll be a real pain in the ass to get off. Gonna have to clean that tank really good before we use it. Pretty dirty. Okay, I'm gonna finish this up. Right back.
What are you doing, Brendan? Emmett's right here. Where were you, Emmett?
I can go screw this now.
Let's go figure out what Daddy's gonna do. Oh my God, this isn't gonna work.
Ander, can you light a fire?
You're taller than me up there.
So the biggest struggle we have is when we're trying to film, build, and take care of 2 kids, the kids demand our attention or mom's attention. So it's very hard to get a lot done, but we're doing the best that we can with what we got, and it's okay.
Whoa. Gun? It's a nice gun.
That's way better than you will.
Do you want your hat up, or do you want my hat?
I need another rack of nails, and I need a ladder.
Good boy. Yeah. Good boy. Milo needs love too. Holy!
So on the edge, you do every 6 inches, and then it's 5 nails in the studs. That's not on the edge. So the next step here is to get this upper floor done. This is going to be a lot of work because now I'm working off a ladder. So once you start working off a ladder, everything's so much slower.
You're so happy.
Fun in the sun. It's at 11:30, so the sun is up, but hasn't caressed the mountains yet. So like we don't actually get sunlight.
Yeah, the sun actually during the day doesn't go over top of the tree lines or the mountaintops. Why'd you take your gloves off? Okay, yeah, I'm coming, Ander. But yeah, like the sun doesn't get over top of the tree line, so we just get like the remnants of the light.
I wish I would have laid this out before I installed the plate. I need a string line! God damn it, I need a string line. So
Anyways.
what I gotta do is I gotta pull these braces. These braces were temporary, and I got to install spring braces. And basically what a spring brace is a 2x4 16 feet
Come down with me.
nailed to the floor, and then you use a 4-foot and you wedge it so it's like spring loaded and it keeps it sturdy. You've been walking in so much slower.
You got a baby, Daddy's got a baby ladder?
Why?
Because he doesn't need a tall ladder for this part.
Okay.
Okay. What was that? The markers don't work in the cold, baby girl. Alright, I had 6 pencils. You guys have used them all. This is my last one. I ain't giving it up. Then, every board, you gotta scrape all the snow and ice off. Does it fit? It's a perfect fit. I don't have enough nails. Up, down, turn around, gooch, bees, and boogies. All this for one top plate, so I can string a line. Only like 300 more to go. Watch out, baby girl. Beauty. Try.
Alright guys, so that's it for me. I gotta go take the kids inside and get them some lunch and just get them doing something a little bit different.
Camera. Next is to straighten the second wall that I got built here. That's this one right here, and we got to string that one as well. And once those two are strung, then I can start cutting 2x12s for the floor. Haven't quite figured out how that's going to work, but yeah. So I got both of the walls nice and straight. The ones on the ends I'm not too concerned about because they're so short. So what I'm going to do now is get some measurements, pull layout, and start getting these 2x12s cut for the top. I'm going to be building a little bit of an overhang pad in the corner here. This is mainly going to be for, I guess it doesn't really matter, I could build it later, but it's for like a pantry. So we're gonna have a pantry in this corner here. How are we gonna do this? It's been about 3 hours. Camera died. Batteries don't last very long in the cold. The sun never did come up. As in, like, I never got to see nice beaming sunshine out here. I miss summer. I'm off to cutting the floor joists. That's what I'm doing. So gloomy. Feels like we're actually making progress now. Get rid of some more of this snow. I'm going to use these for blocks when the time comes. one-man rodeo out here. All right, Shelby has to go to town and I have to watch Azalea. So one of the major challenges we have about building off-grid pretty much by myself is childcare, like I mentioned in the beginning of the video. So I'm gonna go inside and go watch my daughter. She doesn't want to go outside right now, so it'll give me a chance to charge up the batteries, even though I was nowhere near killing them. This one's still pretty much full, but I plan on having at least the joists all done up there by the end of the next 2 days, and then I can start focusing on the last of the exterior walls. Once those go up, oh, it'll look so good. So Daddy can't work on the house with Azalea, right? But what Daddy can do is clean up the dead trees that fell back here with the mulch. So what are me and Azalea gonna do?
Yeah,
With the mulcher. All these dead trees here, we're gonna mulch up with the mulcher. Those ones over there.
Hello. Milo.
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 Milo too happy.
Good morning. It is 10:45. Sun's just starting to come up now, so I'm gonna head over to the house. Got my tool belt on already. A little bit frosty. I can reach it now, yeah, you're good. Yeah, this is way easier with an extra person. Yeah, got it. Got it. We got a few more to do to finish the top floor here, but we got to run to town to drop off some wood. that I sold. So we pretty much got the second floor area done, and then it'll be off to the rest of the exterior walls. We have lots of stuff going on right now. It's plus 18 in here, and the wood stove is blaring outside. Wait till you see the temperature. And I gotta try to get something running. Watch it go from like 18 to low thermostat. The gist is that my truck's broke down. I couldn't go to work this morning. I need to move the side-by-side, and it's like cold. I gotta get a better jacket on because I'm already starting to freeze, and I have a balloon on for a little bit. Dropped a degree. There's my jacket. I better go bring this inside and warm it up. We'll leave this here. I'm gonna go warm up my jacket, get my jacket on. We'll come check it.
It's in the air.
Oh, we're at negative 11 and climbing. I don't think it'll go to the 32 that it is today. I can show you what the truck says. I mean, I can't turn the truck on because the truck won't start because my starter's broken, but it says no key detected. And the key's right here, but the battery froze. Holy, everything's frozen and done. Gotta go warm the key up. What are we at now? 16, it's dropping. All right, it's been 3 minutes. I got my jacket on now. Oh, it's such a shock going in the cold air. We are at, oh, it died. We couldn't handle the cold. Cold. We are going to try to use this to defrost my truck, so I can continue working on that, as well as get the side-by-side going to get rid of all the garbage in it. Hopefully it works. So I currently have a little bit of diesel in a drum on storage that I was going to use to run this heater. I was about to pour it. It's actually gel. I would love to work on this house, but it's so cold. Like, we live off grid, so all the tools that I use to build this place are all battery powered, and they just don't last. Like minus 20 I can get away with building, but when we're at minus 35, 36 like we are today, I get maybe 10 minutes and my fingers freeze. But check this out, guys. I'll show you guys. Oh, I just made a big mess. It's gel though. I do have some treatment that I'm going to use. Hopefully that'll turn it back to liquid, and then I could use it in the heater. If not, I'll just have to warm it up. I can't even get the generator going, it's so cold. Anti-gel? Sounds like it turned into a liquid. We gotta try to get the generator going first because we're gonna need power. We'll see if this anti-gel worked. The joys of living off-grid at 35 below. It did turn it definitely got a little better, not much, but hopefully it works. Have to bring it inside and warm it up some more. All right, I have this Herman Nelson in the cabin for the last 15 minutes. It definitely sounds more liquidy. I'm gonna go try it out. One more time. Nope, gonna have to bring it inside longer. My main concern right now is getting the generator going so the batteries don't get too low. Now it's past noon to get this heater going, and it is not going. So now I reverted to putting it on top of the stove to try to warm it up. Probably not the safest thing, but I need to get it warm because I got to get the generator going to get power back into our box, as well as defrost the side-by-side to get into the bush to cut some wood. And I do need to unthaw my truck because it's not firing as well, and I need to warm up the fuel because I think everything's gelling under there too, which is why it won't start. And it's minus 35, and I'm enjoying a nice hot coffee right now. At least the sun's up now. It's about as high as it goes. You guys ever seen a avocado tree in the Yukon? A friend of ours gave us an avocado tree that she started from seed, and it's actually growing. An avocado tree in the Yukon. Cold days like today, it's pretty confined off-grid with the kids, but we're making it work. Okay, it's warm now. All the frost is gone. Round 2. Here we go. This has to work. Well, it's working. Let's see if it stays on now. It's working. Gotta get a tarp for this now. Really warm it up. Holy cold. There's cold. Holy. It just stopped. Why did it stop? I thought we were getting somewhere. It happened. Why is this such a struggle? Oh, it's way down there. The heater is not working. Not really sure what else to do at this point. It goes for like 2 seconds. What does the blinky light mean? I don't understand why it keeps stopping, because like it's working. It's just not staying on. I doubt this thing's gonna start for that short amount of time. I'm just gonna kill the battery doing that. I guess the next option is to bring the generator inside. I know for a fact this thing's not gonna start. Could attempt to use this. The H calorie. Dust the old thing off, give her a go, I guess. Only one way to find out if this will work. A true test to this H calorie being at 36 below. The screen's not turning on though. I'm impressed. I think it's actually going at minus 36 degrees Celsius. That's insane. Screen doesn't turn on, but it is working. That's impressive. I'm impressed. Wow. It's actually working. Oh. It worked for a little bit, but then it quit. Not good. Now what? Looks like this wire failed. Just frustrating that the Herman Nelson isn't going. I'm gonna do some research on that to see. Well guys, I've tried that heater, I've tried the H calorie heater. Nothing wants to run at minus 36. It's officially 2 p.m. The sun is literally just rising. 2 p.m. 2 p.m. We need power tonight because our solar batteries are at 27%. And if we don't charge them, then we lose all power in here. And I'm gonna go pack the generator inside and let it sit in here for 2 hours. This thing is heavy.
It's little cold climate technology working really good. Dishwater, humidity, more dishwater. So just to be clear, it's minus 35 outside. You guys want to make smoothies.
Yes.
So I had the generator in here for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. I just pulled it up and it fired up. We'll let that run and charge up the batteries. We should be good. All right guys, so it is day 2 of trying to get stuff running here. I had to go get a new Herman Nelson. I got the generator going, powering the block heater. The new Herman Nelson works great. I have it tarped in with an insulated tarp. And I put 2 brand new batteries in it. So the terminals were pretty bad. So I'm gonna give this another 10 minutes of warming up and we're gonna give her a go. Reading -40. Just goes to show how cold it is here. Woo! Good news, guys. It was the battery terminals. Put new batteries in it. It costed me roughly 600 bucks to get new batteries put in. I got the batteries that were in it tested. One of them was pretty bad, but the other one was usable. But because we're working with well over -40 degrees Celsius, I just replaced them both. I'm gonna keep my truck running tonight because it's so cold. I got everything tarped in. I put a winter cover on as well. We're just gonna let that run. I'm gonna go to work early tomorrow, get into town. Yeah, we gotta resupply. I did a rough supply. My truck's gotta go in as well. I got some parts I need to fix. I gotta do the crankcase filter and the charge cooler tube. And then the truck should be good to go again after that. So Shelbie's truck, she's not deleted, so we're gonna leave her truck alone. She's kind of stuck here for now. It's cold, it's super cold. Can only go outside for about 20 minutes at a time and then you're just frozen. So I'm gonna top up the generator, let that run overnight. And then, yeah, this is extreme cold weather. Check out how frosty this door's getting. I gotta go feel the generator at 40 below, so let's go do that. Holy, it's cold air. You know it's cold? Where the exhaust comes out is freezing right at the exhaust pipe. Better go check my truck. So this thing's been running for about an hour, still not up to temperature. And that's me having the whole front end hoarded in.
Yes,
not all days are sunshines and rainbows, hey honey?
I'm feeling a little overwhelmed right now. Can you help me out here?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Live off grid, they said. You know, why would you want to live a nice, easy, relaxing life where everything's all kind of taken care of? No, 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 no. We need to live in an area where it's 40 below for months and months at a time, struggling to have power. Generators dying. I got work, but it's really hard to go to work when it's 35 below. It's even harder when it's 40, especially when your truck's broken. I got to use a Herman Nelson to get the Bobcat going to load it on the trailer. Then I have to bring the Herman Nelson with me in the cab and then use the inverter on the truck to heat up the motor when I'm ready to fire up the Bobcat. To start the Bobcat to go plow the 2 driveways. I'm gonna keep on keeping on.
Although it's warmed up to -30, we do have a turkey that we're trying to cook. I bought the wrong fitting for our propane stove that we were gonna hook up today. So we're stuck with just the Jetboil 2-burner camping stove for now until I have to go back to town. But we're trying to use the Traeger to cook the turkey. And because it's -30, it's like 32 out right now, it's having a really hard time starting. So I had to jump start it with the old blowtorch. Excuse the mess. It was 50 below for the last few days, but we got her going. It definitely needs a good cleaning. I need to tidy up this yard, it's so messy. But we'll give you the raw truth of what's going on here. So we had to buy a new generator, the one that we had, it died. That one's working good. Shelbie's truck hasn't moved, her DEF is still frozen. I gotta plug it in and do some work on it to get her truck back up and running. Haven't done much on the house. It snowed just before it dropped to -50, so nothing's really been done. Just a big snowy mess. We hope to have some progress on it relatively soon. Very cold. Oven doesn't work, so improvise. Too long. I'm gonna still eat it. So good. Traeger turkey.
Potatoes.
Shelbie got another video uploading on our YouTube platform, which is great. And she's like, we need wood. And I said, a strong, independent woman like you is probably really good at chopping wood while off grid. So she said, fine. And then she walked outside and now she's chopping wood. Check it out. Independent woman! Almost. I do not need a man. Oh, yes. She did it. Had a girl.
I am trying really hard to be positive right now. Mold.
The generator decided to cease. EF temperature sensor fault.